What's going on, everyone? So, I have come back with another dividend stock. So, like and subscribe to my videos and comment down below if you think I should continue doing these dividend videos. But at the end of the day, I'm looking for a dividend paying stock that I can add to my bridge account.
Fire and going to retire early, why not fund a brokerage account,
Love
whether
it.
it's joint account, 401k at work, just like you can in your Roth IRA? You can fund a taxable investment account by index funds, by index target retirement funds.
And what's a dividend paying stock?
So, what are dividends, and more importantly, what do they mean for investors? Are they really just free money from generous companies? Dividends are regular payments of a company's profits to shareholders. They're sort of like rewards for putting your money into their venture, similar to the way you'd receive interest for money in a savings account or a bond.
Now, after you see that video, what is my requirement for a dividend paying stock to add to my bridge account? Number one, of course, it has to pay dividend. It makes no sense to add it to my portfolio if it doesn't pay dividend. Number two, it has to be in good financial standing currently. Number three, it has to have good growth opportunity. And this is based off historical data and information. So let's get into this stock. So the stock I'm looking at today is Newmont.
2024 was a transformational year for Newmont. With the successful integration of Newcrest and the divestment of our non-core assets, we have assembled the world's leading portfolio of Tier 1 gold mines built on high-quality, long-life assets in some of the world's most favourable mining jurisdictions.
So they are a mining company because right now I'm trying to diversify my portfolio. And one of the things I need to do by diversifying is I'm not in precious metal. And guess what? Precious metal, I had to go into mining or find a gold stock that pays dividend. And I'm just going to that list and you're just watching me go through the list one by one. But this is a company, they mine all over the world. So this is where they mine at. It looks like they're almost everywhere. So guess what? They're a very big mining company, and let's see if they pay dividend, and let's see the history of it. So the history of Newmont dividend yield. So they pay a 2.26% dividend yield, which is a pretty good dividend yield for a company. And the annual dividend yield of right now is about $1, and they recent paid out March 27th, and dividend payouts 34.13. Now, if you look at the history, they do not have a continued increase. They have it kind of changes throughout the year, but they pay a dividend. They pay it consistently. What I see, so I don't know if they have a long history, but right now the 2 year history looks pretty good. Let's look at the all time. And it looks like they pay consistently all time. Now they don't increase every year, but at the end of the day, I'm just looking for a stock that pays dividend. I'm not looking for the dividend growth on it. I'm looking for more of the growth of the company because you get a better return in my belief. So let's look at the dividend stock. See what is it doing. Now, right now, let's look at the year to date. Year to date says it's up 18.7%, which is pretty good. 1 year is up 11.43% with a 2.26. It will be about 13% growth, and that's based off the 1 year. The 3 years it's negative 46, and the 5 year is negative 6. So let's go into the finance of it. So it looks like it's been increasing every year. Besides 2021, it had a dip for a few years, and then now it's up to 18 billion. The gross margin is 52%. I really like that, and the net profit is 17%. So it looks like those years that they have a bad years took time to recover due to COVID or whatever's going on with the world. It had a few bad years, but majority of the time it looks like it's been in the positive besides those 2 years. So it might be a perfect time for me to get into this because they are recovering. So let's look at the investors in this company. Vanguard, BlackRock, they're very big companies, State Street's in it. So they have very good backing, and it looks like they've been doing financially better year over year. And Vanguard is their top trader, and they purchase more. So companies are purchasing more. Is there any insider? Yeah, Bruce sold a bunch, but everyone else looks like they kind of held on to it, which it's all right with me based on the performance. So, based off of that, the financial looks fine to me. It had a few bad years. No, not every company is going to have a good year every single year. But the recent year, it looks like it's in the positive. And with the news and everything going on right now, I believe it will be a good stock to have. But let's look see what AI says. So AI gives the evaluation 5 out of 6. I agree. Earnings 6 out of 6. Future growth 6 out of 6. Historical performance 4 out of 6, which I kind of agree with because historically it hasn't been doing too great the last 2 years. And then financial health 2 out of 6. I agree with the financial health. It just got out of the negative last year, so it's a really risky stock. But should I add this to my portfolio? Well, based off the charts of the year to date in 1 year, it looks like it's starting to recover. And with the gold and tariff going on, I believe it's going to increase. Now, the 5 years, it dipped 6.3, and that's basically because the last 2022 and 2023, it had a very bad year with finance. They were in a negative, but prior to that, they were in doing pretty well. They're in the positive. So should I add this based off AI, based off all the information that I got in front of me right now? So based off that information, I believe I'm gonna add this to my portfolio. Why am I gonna add this to my portfolio? Well, one, it's a risky stock. I don't recommend everyone do it, but I believe I need to diversify and add gold, silver, and precious metal, and I need to find a mining company. Now, this is the first one that I've seen that's really been in a positive, pay a dividend for a long period of time, and has a good growth opportunity. Now, based off this information and the investors, yes, I think I'm going to add this to my portfolio. Now, do I recommend it for you? Not really, because the history of the chart, it doesn't have a good 5 year history and a 3 year. It's just recently turned around. It's early on. So this is, for me, is where I expect the biggest growth is going to happen for this type of stock. So if you understand that it's just recovering, it's the lowest it's gonna ever be, this is the stock you want to buy, because you want to try to buy stocks at the lowest they can be while they're growing, so that you can have the best growth offer. Now, doing this is more risky, so always do your own due diligence on these stocks. Now, I haven't gone into the stock farther. I'm just doing the basic on it, and for me right now, it looks like it's good for me to investigate further and decide to invest in it. But as currently right now, I believe I'm gonna invest in this stock and add to my portfolio. Maybe not 20, 30,000, maybe only $1,000, maybe $500. I don't know, but it looks like I should add this to my portfolio and watch what it does in next year, next 2 years, to see if I want to keep adding more. Because right now I think it's going in recovery mode, and with the tariff and everything going on right now, I believe it's going to do well next few years. So like and subscribe to my video, and that's all I got for you.